Cookie flavored overnight oats. I will be doing 3 flavors: a chocolate chip cookie flavor, ginger snap, and oatmeal raisin. Who says you can't have cookies for breakfast? So let's start with the chocolate chip cookie flavor. First, I am going to add a 1/3 cup of old-fashioned rolled oats. These are the best kind to use when doing overnight oats. Next, I am going to add a 1/2 cup of milk. You can use any dairy or non-dairy milk of your choice. Nut milks work just as well. Next, I am going to sweeten my oats with brown sugar. You could also use maple syrup or honey, but I'm going to go with a 1/2 tablespoon of brown sugar, just to follow the theme of a chocolate chip cookie dough. Now I'm going to add just a splash of vanilla. If I had to measure, it's probably 1/8 of a teaspoon. Now this is optional, but for an added health benefit, I am going to add 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. Now you can't have a chocolate chip cookie without chocolate chips, so I'm going to add around 1.5 tablespoons of dark chocolate chips. You can use semi-sweet or milk chocolate chips, but I had dark chocolate on hand. Okay, 1 cookie flavor down, 2 more to go. Next, I'm going to work on my oatmeal raisin flavored cookie overnight oats. Again, I will be starting with a 1/3 cup of old-fashioned rolled oats. I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of skim milk. Again, you could use any non-dairy milk as well. A splash of vanilla extract. And again, I will sweeten it with some brown sugar. I'm going for a 1/2 tablespoon. You could add more or less. It's up to you. I'm also going to be adding an optional tablespoon of chia seeds. Now I'm going to add a 1.5 tablespoons of raisins. Again, if you want more or less, it is up to you. Now I'm going to give this a good stir, but I also forgot to add some ground cinnamon, so you want to do that. And I will be leaving all the ingredients and measurements in the description below, so be sure to look there for the measurements and ingredients that I used. So that is done. Now I'm going to work on my husband's favorite, ginger snap cookie flavored oats. Again, a 1/3 cup of old-fashioned rolled oats. I'm going to add my tablespoon of chia seeds. Next, I'll add a 1/2 cup of skim milk. And now I'm going to add my spices. You'll want to use a pinch of ground ginger and ground cinnamon to taste. To be honest, I'm using cardamom. I was out of ground ginger, but it worked. It tastes just as great. I'm going to add another splash of vanilla. Again, 1/8 of a teaspoon is a good place to start. And for my sweetener, I'm going with molasses. Yes, molasses. It really does taste like a ginger snap cookie when you use molasses. Now, if you don't have molasses, maple syrup, honey, stevia, all of those work just as well. But I really do think you should try the molasses because it does taste like a ginger snap cookie. So I'm just going to mix everything together, and this is pretty much done. Now, when I make ginger snap cookies, I like to add orange zest to my dough, so I added some dried orange to the top. It really does go well with these overnight oats. So if you have some dried orange, use it. It goes great. But if you don't, it's okay because it's just as good. Okay, so all 3 of these are ready for the fridge. But let's go over the cookie flavors again. Now the first one is my chocolate chip cookie flavored, and this is my son's favorite. The next one is my husband's favorite, the ginger snap cookie flavored. I have to say I actually like that a lot too, but I'll give that one to him. And the next one is oatmeal raisin, which I will be eating. And it's so versatile. You can add nuts to all of these, your favorite seeds or nuts, but this is a pretty good place to start. So I'm going to wrap these, pop them in the fridge overnight, and in the morning, I will have my cookie flavored overnight oats. It is the next morning and we are so ready for these overnight oats. So all I'm going to do is add some extra milk for creaminess. I will add some extra ground cinnamon, and this is optional, but I like to add a pinch of salt to enhance all of the flavors and bring them all together. Now you could do this before you soak them overnight. You add your pinch of salt, but I forgot to do that. But you can always add it the next day like I'm about to do. I have to say, these overnight oats are a real treat, and they're healthier than reaching for your favorite cookie. So I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching. Hey guys, click on the video icons for more recipes, or you can click on my picture icon to subscribe. Thanks for watching.